All right, time for report cards. Our guys will now give their grades to individual Jet players based on their performance today. Let us begin with Sam Darnold. Bart, what grade you giving Darnold?
I gave Sam a B. I thought he did a good job fighting back and fighting through adversity, finding ways to get his team ahead in what he thought was going to be the game-winning score. I thought he had some of those off-schedule plays. Unfortunately, he had three turnovers. One was really his. The rest was other people's. But I gave him a solid B.
I went B- because I always want to make sure from now on I'm a little less than Bart, because he gets mad at me for giving too good of grades. Yes. But it's for the same reasons. I actually thought running that ball, I said it before the show. I said I need to see some moxie. I think you need to put the team on the shoulder. And I liked it when he did that run-pass option, pulled the ball and said, watch this, and put his shoulder down, knocked the guy out, and got into the end zone. I like that.
He dropped a good shoulder, too.
And he dropped, well, I'm just saying, it looked like a good hit. So I'm happy for him. I think a B- is a fair grade.
All right, how about Mekhi Becton, Chad?
Well, look, this is probably one of his toughest games, and not because he didn't block well in the running game. They ran for 200 yards, but he had two sacks that he let up on his own, and a third one he let up on his own because of a game. And you know what? He's going to have to deal with that. This guy was speed and power. He's going to have to work on that.
Yeah. Bart?
I gave him A-. I thought he, put in a great job.
Wow.
The game thing, that's something that you have to learn to pass. And you think about, no Alex Lewis in there, so nobody really beat him.
That was a good game.
They had chemistry.
A-.
A-. That was a good
By the way,
game.
Chad,
all right, Gus, I'm trying to tell a story here, Gus.
I
said B-. I just got to make sure.
All right, just make
I said A-.
All right, and A-. All right, Bart, how about Quinnen Williams?
B+, solid again. I think they did a good job against the running game. I thought they got to Derek Carr a little bit, got him off his spot. He's solid. He's continuing to get better every week. And now, I'm going to have to start making these grades a little harder because now I have high expectations.
All right, that makes sense. What do you think, Chad?
I went with B. I think he did a good job. He was in the mix of it all. Lots of blitzes today. So, as a blitzer, he's got to find his lane and stay in that lane. I thought he did a nice job, got a lot of pressure up, and had some nice stats today.
All right. And Marcus may have interesting things to say, but before we hear from him, let's just get his grade. Chad, Marcus May, what grade do you give him?
I gave him a B+. That's probably a little high, but I gave him a plus. Because I think he's going to say some really fun stuff that we're going to be able to back up.
But you gave him a grade before that. You can't be trained on it. You gave him that before he had the paper.
Before he said anything. I put on the plus there because I thought
that's just called a nice justification right there. What do you think, Bart?
Well, I gave him a B-. I thought he struggled to wrap up against Waller. I thought, he should have said, hey, you know what? This guy's the guy that's beating us. I want to take him man-to-man no matter where he goes, put it on his shoulder. We're used to seeing great safeties do that. If that was if that was Jamal, we used to see Jamal going against Gronk and saying, you know what, I got him.
Yeah.
And he didn't step up. You know what I mean? He put linebackers on him, and they should have been switching a lot of those coverages. So I gave him a B- in the tackle that he missed, and he rolled over. And he's in this guy's touchdown celebration. He's rolling over on his back. Get up.